Hello and welcome back to Planet Crafter Aqualis. In our last episode, we did some exploration of the islands to the south east here. I think, yeah, these three here. And we were intending on going up to this area, but we kind of ran out of time and also had some other stuff we wanted to do for terraformation. And I'd like to continue a little bit of the terraformation stuff today once the shipments we requested arrive. But that will be a few minutes away. So before we do that, I want to test a theory, or not a theory, just an idea. Although we weren't ever able to place the tier 3 ore extractor here on this island, we also weren't able to place the whatever they're called things here either. Nope, that's not the right button, Wally. The ecosystems. So I'm going to grab the stuff for a miner real quick. And just to make sure we can't place it elsewhere before we make determinations on how this place works. I want to just make sure. I think it was Verna told me that you definitely cannot use them here, and I don't not believe you, but I want to make sure. Let's go out to where we put the ecosystems first at the Zeolite Islands, and just see if we can put them in here anywhere. Where are the ecosystems? Oh, they're over there. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. The ecological structure of the soil of this moon. Okay, so this is consistent. And I'm assuming we'll see the same exact thing over on Mushroom. For the same exact reason. Yep. Even if we go down to a definite ground. Yep, okay. So it was just a weird thing with the ecosystems not being able to place. We couldn't place them here either. But at least that point has been proven. And now we can make determinations and things about what we want to do. And some of that's going to be importing the metals we need as we need them. I may automate that from Humble, but that'll require some extra work that I don't really feel like doing right now, including traveling back and forth to Humble to set up that end of it. So instead of that, how long do these imports have to go? Because this was the stuff for the bees, less than 2 minutes. And less than 3 minutes. Stuff for both the food and the beehives. So is there anything else we can work on while we wait? Well, of course there is. Let's take a look at nope. Over here. Oxygen, heat, and pressure. Oxygen is kicking butt. Heat and pressure, not so much. So let's see if we can make any of these and or these. We should be able to. I think we have explosive powder. Oh, wait, is that over here? Yeah. I don't have much. We need to import some of that. So we'll make one of those, and we'll make more of the pressure drills for right now. I think someone pointed out, yeah, these produce pressure and heat. Less heat, of course. These produce heat and pressure. Less pressure, of course. So we can get a little bit of benefit from doing the each other, kind of each thing, I guess, for both. There, and then super alloy, I need 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can also do, if we get some fuses imported for them, we can also do boosters that can affect them all, which is kind of a good idea, I think. But I think what I want to do, I did do, anyway, just 2 of these? I guess I just did 2 of each. Okay, well, we're going to do 1 more of these, and I'll just put it here. But I want to take the pressure drills over to the Zeolite Islands, because there's a little bit more free space over there. Why you not let me deconstruct? That one will. There we go. Okay. Take those over where we have a little more free space and put them up over there. We can always come out and do a booster for them later. But this is fine. And picking this stuff up just seems like more work than it's worth. To be honest, I'm not going to do it. Zeolite Islands. We could put them here. We could put them over there. That might not be a bad idea. On the other island that didn't have anything on it. But yeah, let's go a little bit south here and go put those out there. This is one we kind of had to clip our way up. That's okay too. This rock, or was it that? No, there was a easy spot. It wasn't this one, but it was around the other side. Easy spot to climb up. That way we can use some of this open space right in here. Rather than cramming it all on the starting island. Yeah. Good. You. And we could probably actually should have just grabbed enough stuff for 2 more and did the full block of 8 here. Let's make sure they don't clip each other. Spinny things there. Because. Let's see. 4. I don't know if I have enough power for this or not, actually. 5. Kind of going in a vague circle. That's 6. Yeah, I should have grabbed stuff for 2 more. But that'll at least get us... Oh, hydration low. That'll at least get us started, and then we can come back out with 2 more later. I may move the heaters out here, too, eventually. Those are just so big, and they're just going to be in the way if I didn't do them out here. But if we did the... if we put the heaters out here, I might just put them here on this teleporting place, or teleportation island here, or over on the one with the zeolite, maybe, if there's enough upper whatever area. Not sure. Or we could go to one of the other islands and put them out, too. Let's go back to base real quick, and the stuff should have landed. I can see my house from here. And we'll want to do some more tree spreaders, too. We do have a few tree seeds to do. I want to do that as well. But I want to get these bees and this farming up and running. Yeah, we could put them here. This should be fine. Over here. Oh, yes. And, of course, all the impacts, too. Give me all your stuff here and here. Ooh, not that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we are. Okay, so the first thing is the beehives, because that'll generate the bees we're missing. And then we need to put up the tier 2 outdoor farms, which was the plan here. I have bioplastic. No, not bioplastic. I need tree bark. We needed 4 of these. You can see that I am not quite there yet. Fertilizer tier 3 we don't need for these. So I'm going to put them in there and get that 4th bark. These are just going to go here unless it tells me that I'm not allowed to put them out here. Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, good. We'll put them over here. Huh? Oh, I didn't hold down the control button. Control yourself while. And these are going to be, of course, supplying all at lowest priority because they are miners. They are most certainly miners. There's nothing else that they could be considered besides miners. There we go. Okay, and then we go back and pick up the other things. It was 8 of these, 8 for farms, yes. Super alloy times 8. 5 and 3 is 8, and tier 3 fertilizer, I have 1 extra. So we'll do that. I can take this off now. And these farms are going up here on this roof this time. As we found out, putting them over there made them a little bit further, too far of a reach. So I wanted to put them up here on this roof, which will work out just fine for a few different reasons. I'm going to try to find the center here. That looks centrish. These bigger than the other ones? Might be. I think they are. Oh yeah, they are. They hang off a little bit. Well, that's good enough for government work, I guess. And then I can take this one out because we have plenty of anchor done already. That way I can put a booster in the center here. That'll be the long-term plan. They hang over, but that's okay. So we need, we have 5 of them. What are we missing for that? Bees. Right. Well, we should be getting bees from the beehives, so those will appear in here, like that. We're also missing, no, actually that's all we're missing. We need 1, 2, we need 2 more bees. All right. Let's see, beehive, no, seeds, that's what I needed. I need 2 of each seed. 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2. Nope. Guess I'm importing seeds. We need 2 mushroom, 2 squash, and a bean. Let's get those from Humble. 2 mushroom seed. Probably down here somewhere. 2 squash, 1 bean, 2 mushrooms. And, of course, odds are we'll get more as we explore other islands. But it's okay. Let's put 2 more of these out. Just, we don't have the seeds for it yet, but why not? And then we can do this. Eggplants. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason that I need to follow for which ones I put where, because they're all going to be close enough to whatever autocrafters. So we'll just do that for those 3 right now. And then what else do I want to import right now? More explosive powder. Yes. Until we can... Actually, we can start mining sulfur. But we need iridium, so we might as well just import the explosive powder. So let's just add a few explosive powder to this order here. And go. We need that for the heaters. 2 more bees. I'll get my inventory cleared. And then we can move on with our stuff here. Up, up, up. Here. Alright, so we'll plant those other 5 seeds when they arrive, or sometime thereafter. And we will need to put up some butterfly things too. Close that out now. Get inside so that I can have the air. These butterfly farms, I think those are the best bet for insects. Next to beehives, but we can use the butterflies for things. So we'll do those at some point. Yeah, them and the beehives are approximately equal. The advantage of the beehives is that they also produce plant stuff, but we have plenty of plant stuff thanks to the tree spreaders. Plants is not a problem, so that's where most of our biomass is coming from, but at least we're getting a little bit of insects now from the bees. So let's go back to our exploration task. Oh, I have extra bioplastic. How did I do that? I must have ordered extra. So I want some food to carry with me. We'll get some water as we go. And let's grab enough stuff for another teleporter. And don't send it back with the truck or in the truck this time. A teleporter. You. Yeah. Zeolite. No, wait, I need osmium too. Obsidian. Osmium. And 2 quartzes. May need a little bit more pink quartz too. We can play that out as we see it too. No, we're not going outside. We're going through the teleporter. I also will need to put up a shredder. You know what? We should do that first. Let's put up a shredder and do auto shredding on the things that we know we're going to have too much of. Butterfly larvae that we're getting from the ecosystems, and bee larvae, and silkworm larvae, rare, medium, and well done larvae. Wait, that doesn't appear until you do this. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was like, I can never find this thing. That needs explosive powder we don't have. All right, well, we'll get that later then. All right, let's leave. I could make one, I suppose. Let's see, zeolite islands. But I'm not going to. And we're going that way. To whatever's over there. I'm going to land down here fairly quickly and just get a drink before we go too far. We have the truck, right? Yes, okay, good. We have the truck for oxygen. We also have the teleporter for oxygen. And whatever else. Looks like we will have to figure out if there's a way to get up there. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get up there, but how to get up there exactly, which is probably gotten from something we can climb over here. We'll want to do that Maybe? It's kind of interesting. Creepy cool. I've released the wrong button. Why? Quick thumbnail there. Even though it's a potential risk for my food, but we can always eat when we're in the water. It doesn't affect us. There. I believe we're already up to 3 Giga TI. That's pretty good this early. Weird effects there on the water. Yeah, weird, interesting. Clams. Singular. Clam. Up this way. Like sauna. That could have used some. Oh, food level critical. I guess I missed the previous notice. We're gonna want to put the truck down pretty soon. Like get up here maybe. Do that. Or clams, that's good. I see green ones. Truck. There. Here. And where am I at relative? I'm actually kind of in the middle right now. Let's go ahead and put the teleporter down. I may move it later, but this way I don't forget that I have it. Ooh, sulfur on the ground. Shiny object. I mean, we can collect sulfur here too, so that'll be fine, but just a weird coloring in the rock. Okay. What are these pools? Oh, and now I need to go to the bottom of the other ones. Glad I peeked. Or look into the other ones, I guess. Yeah, that was this big one. This one here. Yep, something over there, or is that just a weird rock again? Just a weird rock. Alright. Disappointing now. Also surprised that wasn't a golden clam. Like... oh, these are all deep pools. Interesting. They also don't contain anything, but they're all deep pools. No, it's not so deep. Ow! That one's not deep at all. I fell. Interesting. Got like an extra little... my ankle there. Let's see here. Oh! Seismic! Where's it in? Over there? Where's that? Over there? Way over there. I guess I should have left the teleporter out here, but it's not that far from starting areas, so it'll be fine. I'll let that do its thing. I'm gonna look around here just a bit more, like in the bottom of this one. Oh yeah, there we are. I need to go get some oxygen. Green clam here. That one's tainted by the uranium it was holding. I wonder if it's green. Radiation damage or something. Let's see, we did this one. That's the one I broke my ankle in. Coming around this way. Some more over there, probably. One right here, though, too. This one contains nothing. Can I cheese my way up this wall? No, and I need oxygen. Stat. Oh. This is not good. Not good, not good, not good. I'm going. Oof. Okay. Back up here again. Did we look in this one? I don't think we did. I don't know if we did or not. We did. There was nothing before, or there was something that we got. This one here. Nothing. Clams here. These are a little different in color, but they might just be because they're set against the different color background there. Let's see. Nothing over here. Down there we need to go take a look at yet. I'll probably do the upper then the lower again, kind of like we did on the previous place. More hot springs. Over here. Nope. Does this do damage? Didn't appear to. Like a sulfur spring. Sulfur vent. Which is why the grabber thingies can loot here, I guess. Although I'm not sure how they're grabbing that sulfur, but game logic. Now let's go ahead and dump this stuff in the truck. Grab more oxygen again, of course. All of it, yes. And are you still set to? Yes, you are. Can I drink this water? Oh, yeah. Okay. So... did I already go in this one? Same answer as the last one that I asked that about. Clams. Corals. Beans in that one. Right. Trying not to get confused and lost here. A bit confusing and losing. It's big. Yeah, there's some clams in the bottom of that one. There's no weird, like, side shafts in these that I didn't notice. Another cosmic quartz shell thingy. Nothing on that side. Let's do this one. See anything in there anyway. We'll do a drop off again. And an oxygen up. Oh, those are taking forever. Just about here. Yeah, it's a long trip. Twice or 3 times as long as the one down here would have been. Especially down to there where we had the truck at. Did those. Did these. And I don't think I went all the way down here. I don't know if I did this one either. I think I did. We'll get down to the beach level at some point. That one's covered in sulfur. Looks like sulfur anyway. Hard to tell with the colorization of the water there, or the discolorization of the water. Is that the one we were just in? Yeah. I'm probably missing some of this sulfur. That was a short one. I didn't take any more ankle damage there. But then again, all I have to do is set up a grabber thingy, and we can get all the sulfur we want. So it'll be a long trip for them to collect it, but that's fine. We'll just get more bots if we have to. Not that expensive to make. Big one here too. Nothing. Did we already? Is this the one we already did? Maybe. Disappointing. Wasn't. Up, up. That one we did, but also there's a sulfur here. Come on, there you are. I know we went into this one. Probably drive the truck down here to see if I can not have to travel so far. It might be worth it. I am. Depends on what else is over here, but this is a whole other area, so maybe putting the truck more like down here would be better. Not that far, though. I do need oxygen, so we'll look for sulfur on the way back up to get more oxygen. So I was mostly focusing on the pools. On the way down. And I would like to see how we get up to this upper area. I'm sure we can. Maybe there's vines that grow or something later, like we had on Humble and Prime. Yeah, they're taking their time. I'm gonna have to end up hauling it back myself, which is kind of fine. I mean, it would be easier to do that, I suppose. Teleporter anyway. More sulfur on the ground. I will most assuredly miss several of those. Given how it's harder to see. Oh, food level's low again already. Oh, that's right, because I broke my ankles. Harder to see, and I'm not that good at paying attention anyway. We do this one? I feel like we did. Yeah, this one was shallow. Also do gulps there. It's gonna be incoming. I hope not. Clams here. Watching that food meter. I could just eat some of the mushrooms or something if I really needed to, but I would rather convert the food, the vegetables, into something usable. Beans and honey, sure, but also the other stuff. We have to set up autocrafters yet for that, but like a lagoon, like a thing here. Hope there were no clams under the water here. I'm hoping it's just they're in the bottoms of those pits because it kind of looks like a place to hide something. Almost didn't see that one. Sneaky. Looks like food will be just about the same as oxygen timing wise here, so we can just go back to the base and get them both. Take an armload of stuff with. There's them seeds we don't need. The ones we don't need, that is, the beans. We got left quite a bit. I think I'm going to go back, do the oxygen and food and inventory carry thing. And I think when we come back, I will, am I really flying over all these multiple times? Or are they respawning? They can't be respawning. If they could be respawning. Am I really that blind? Answer that. Wow, Wally. I see you over there. Oxygen. Where am I at? Alright, let's grab a few more things out of here. Kind of random. And go to base. Give me the Foss, because that's going to go in UG until we decide we don't want it anymore. We'll be able to pick it, so I'm not sure that I need to keep it all like that, but it's fine. And I need food, which was the point of coming back here. We also have explosive powder here, so we could do that plus our seeds. Definitely want our seeds here. You and bean go here. And mushroom, borscht. Yeah, these definitely are a little bit bigger. Like they have just this extra bit here that makes them bigger. Not that I'm complaining, I'm saying. Explosive powder, you can just have all that. Let's make a crusher real quick, since we talked about doing it. I guess I should have kept it in the pins. So may I have the other stuff, which I believe I do. One of you. And one of you. One of you. Yeah, whatever this is called. Shredder. And we need to put in that lowest priority. Demand of... seeds. Once they fill the boxes up with whatever we find, they can be trashed. And then you, and then you, and then Need to pull up my spreadsheet so I don't throw away the ones we don't want to throw away. To pull it up earlier. And then it'll be Azure, Liani, Not Fancy, Galaxy, Palio, Inga, Chevron, Amel, Abstreus, not Liu, and not any of these ones over here. There should have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 after the common ones and this stuff. Yes, perfect. More stuff to come, probably. How are we doing on this? 4, several, a few, several, couple, none. We've not seen any Chevron yet. A bunch of 1, and then that's full, and that's gonna get full. Good. All right. So I think back to exploration. No, not there. There. Dark outside. Yeah. Let's go over here. Come down here and start where the beach comes in here. And work our way all the way around to the beach. This is like a kind of a fairy ring, only whatever these things are. Want goodies? Come and get goodies. No charge. Is there anything here? No. Pool. Kiddie pool. Did I miss? Did. Another. Could be sulfur under the water, I suppose. I'm gonna operate under the assumption there's not. Incoming? Doesn't appear to be incoming. At least not yet. I like the shallows and stuff here, though. That's kind of a neat, unique. I feel like there should be clams in here someplace, but I'm not seeing them. Let's go kind of across there, and then we'll cut back, although I think I still need to look over there, or did I look over there? Rock. Ooh. Sulfur. Lots of sulfur here. Nothing on the outside of that. Still sulfur, though. I think we're safe to do this part next. Yeah, I'm probably missing some sulfur, but kind of my thing. Ah, good. Oh no, oxygen low. Uh-oh, this is not good. Not good at all. This is going to be painful. Getting dark. Almost made it back. I died and dropped some in my inventory. Let's see. Waiting for oxygen to refill. There we go. Alright, so I was... How full is this truck now? Still. Let's go... Not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm right in the back seat. No driver either. Give me all the stuff. Let me take the truck. Leave the teleporter there for now because I don't have room for it anyway. I died right here. So I should not take the truck that way. Should put the truck down. Fill it up. Loot this. Fill it up again. And then come back and get the teleporter. We'll have to still come back and do that part up there. But if there's vines to climb or whatever that is. But for now. Oh well. Don't drive too fast, Wally. You'll just go off-road. God knows what'll happen. Like that. Thing needs like sticky tires or something. Let's go. There's a couple clams there I didn't get. Here, perfect. Put up the teleporter again. They're cosmic quartz. Alright. Once more. Into the breach. We need to do this and all of this yet. Well, we might as well start where we're at. Let's start. I cannot see that sulfur half the time. Save my life. It's almost as bad as on Prime when it's in the sulfur clouds and you have to like hunt around for it super close. Almost. I guess it's there on Humble too, isn't it? Similar. That little island. Clear. Get all of that area. There's quite a few crashes out here we can explore. Or clean up. Whatever. Another thingy there. Surprised there's not any true explorable crashes, though. There wasn't any other moon either, was there? Well, there was all the base there, I guess, so that's different entirely. No crashed ships, but a base means bases mean you have something else to explore. We better go back. We also just check the bottom of that pool. See what's there. Yeah, I'm parked on top of this fungus thingy here. And I'm full. Alright, well. Much for that idea. Teleporter time. I helped. Get the oxygen from here while we're here. Dump. All of that, minus this. When this fills up, I'm going to start shredding it. Yep. Look at that. Rio. Any weird side caves here? Oop. Up and out. Right, we were up the hill. Cleaned out that rack. Did I get it all? I see you. Sneaky, sneaky. I haven't seen larvae spawning in a while. They were only spawning on that one island. When we were on the last time, down here. Well, maybe this whole chain, but only there. Interesting. But down there takes us down to this that we have not done yet. Down here takes me over to this area that we have not done yet. I think I will use these pools here as a demarcation point, and having not gone in the pool, and do this area here instead first. We need to make our way back toward the truck in a minute anyway to get more oxygen. And this takes me... oh yeah, up here where we poked our heads before we suffocated. That. The clams here too. That one and this one. Looking. This targetable? No. This is where the sulfur mine is indicated. But I bet you it's this whole chain. Did that pool a little bit ago. Here is clean. Okay. Back we go. How are you doing? Thanks. I'll take that because we don't have a way for you to pick that up. And that's basically it, but what I think I can do is put some of this stuff that I know the game will come for, bots will come for. And I'll take these flowers, which they will not, and that suit, and then whatever I feel like carrying, I think. We'll go back. Thanks. Let the bots get the rest of that cleaned up. And I will drop this stuff off. All of that in there, please. Ridiculous amount of super alloy, which means we could turn some of it back into rods. That might not be a bad idea. And I can sort some of these things that are the miscellaneous box destined right now into the miscellaneous box. Take that, though. shove that in there, and then we're going to shred the rest of it. Grab some aluminum. I need 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 of it. Make some rods. You can have this. Oh wait, enabled. Okay. That. And we make some rods here. 2 super alloy short. Oh, the 4th one. I'd say maybe 4. And there's no problem with doing that because they can be recreated back to where they're at. So these flowers and things like that, the suits, the posters, they can all get manually shifted over here for now. I do need to set up boxes for the flowers, seeds, and stuff. I probably put them in here instead of having that other weird hallway where they were. I'll probably just put them in here because they're the kinds of things that we don't need to have for auto crafting, except for maybe the lermas. They're used for something, but I don't think it was auto crafting. I think it was just building. So we're going to leave this here, though. In the next one, we will come back and continue our exploration of that island. Do probably some more terraformation stuff. We only have this end, and then whatever we can do with these upper things eventually, maybe. And then we'll go out here and explore this other new landmass that has magically appeared next time. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.